Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening. I'm Dr. Rakesh Gupta. I welcome you all to this 45th comprehensive course on echocardiography. With me is the Dr. Karnal Prasha, the Chairman Scientific Committee, the President of this particular Jorop Institute of Echocardiography. With us would be joining Dr. H.K. Chopra, the Vice President, Dr. Samir Srivastava, the course director, along with Dr. R.K. Naran, who is one of the course director in this program. Today, this is 45th comprehensive course starting on 27th of March, 2022. We have come a long way. We started these programs somewhere in April 2000, and till date, we have conducted 44 courses. And fortunately, today is the last day for a hands-on. We just finished hands-on for the 41st, 42nd, 43rd, 44th course who opted for hands-on training about 2 hours back. You can imagine, like, we were just working about 2 hours back for a hands-on training for 4 days duration. With this few words, let me move on and say a few words about this Jorop Institute of Echocardiography. We are one of those largest or one of the biggest training institute in echocardiography in India. Here is the couple of key persons of this particular institute: Dr. Karnal Prasha, who's the next president; Dr. H.K. Chopra, who's a course director and a vice president; Dr. Naveen Sinanda, who's the international president; Samir Srivastava, who's a course director, along with me, who is a chief course coordinator. Dr. Naran, he'll be joining in a couple of minutes, along with Mrs. Reena Dua. Most of you must have been communicating with her over a period of time. Well, this course contents are powered by legends in echocardiography. Training sessions are conducted by leading cardiologists from all over India and other countries. These courses have accreditations from Indian Academy of Echocardiography, International Society of Cardiovascular Ultrasound, Alabama, Delhi Medical Council, and Chief District Medical Officer of Northwest District, Government of Delhi and NCR, approves these courses for hands-on training, because whenever we call for machines for hands-on training, they come under the purview of PCP and DT. Then comes, we are the only institute in India providing state-of-art hands-on training. What exactly did we do? Last 3 days, we were constantly providing hands-on training to about 35 to 38 delegates who had come from all over India and the neighboring countries. The course was first conceptualized in 2000 to impart state-of-art world-class training to physicians and cardiologists, providing hands-on training to more than 5,000 delegates. First Echo Basic Training Program was conducted in April 2000. Only longest running residential program in India in private sector since April 2000. Some of them, these people who have attended this program have risen to the director, non-invasive cardiac laboratories and other places. A couple of them have become a director in major international hospitals like in Sri Lanka. Innovation at all times. Next program should be always better than before. And we have a delegate from all over the world, as shown in this particular next slide. We have a people or a delegates coming from all over the world, as shown over here in this particular slide. Program are held in state-of-art Jorop Auditorium, which is fully air-conditioned audiovisual system based at Ashok Vihar, Delhi. Delegates, they stay in the nearby accommodations. Comprehensive courses which are available as on today are, this is the basic one which all of you are attending. Once you attend these basic program, we have advanced skill training programs in echo application. Transesophageal echo, live demonstration with simulator. We are one of those people in India who the earliest want to buy a simulator of our own. In-house training programs, 2 dimensions strain echo training programs, peripheral vascular Doppler programs, 3 dimensions echo, transthoracic and transesophageal. Then we have a PG diploma in health sciences and clinical echocardiography, which is recently Annamalai. Previously, it was Annamalai University, and now it's a Parole University, Vadodara. These basic programs, they're conducted before COVID era twice in a year in the month of March and November. we used to have an airport to airport services, residential program, local hospitality, along with 7 days duration. But after COVID, something has changed. What was there earlier? Morning sessions were devoted to didactic lectures and case demonstrations. Then these were the 6 hands-on days training program during this 7 days program. Now this has been modified to almost 4 days of a hands-on training program, so that the delegate, the future delegate, they will get almost the same amount of a hands-on practice, which they got in 7 days in now 3.5 days. That's what our innovation from this time onward is. Issue is we'll have equal number of machine, equal number of instructor, so that every machine has got 5 delegate, 1 instructor who has got more than 10 years of an echo experience. That's what the basic issue is. And you can believe in last 3 days, we had more than 180 patients for hands-on training program. Almost 180 subjects coming for hands-on training program in last 3 days in our center. We started at 10 o'clock in the morning, 8 tables, 8 patients, and they were going almost for 45 minutes to 1 hour. So every 1 hour we were changing patients, and we had to spend hands-on training from 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock in the evening. Non-stop hands-on training which was going on, and we just finished about 2 hours down the line. This is one of the couple of pictures, couple of delegates, machine, and that's how the hands-on training goes on. This is one of the picture from outside the audit, outside the building, where we have a group photograph after. So this is how the things have moved on. But after the COVID sessions, during the COVID session, and now we are planning to do online training programs for 2.5 months. And then those people who want to opt for hands-on, they can come for hands-ons. We started with August 2004, the first advanced skill training program in eco application and technology. What was that? It was 4 days program in the month of August. Motto was talk less, show more, and absolute live demonstration of all cases. If you ask me, mitral stenosis, we'll go to the depth of mitral stenosis to show you what are the mitral stenosis criteria to say whether it's severe or progressive. Limited number of delegates so that we have one-to-one interactions. This is a couple of pictures from that advanced skill training programs. Then 2018 onwards, we went on to Echo India Live 2018, the same program where we were conducting this live demonstrations. January 24th was the first time we conducted a transesophageal echo. It was twice in a year, January and June, live demonstration of our cases, training on simulator, 20 delegates with 2 simulators, approximately 4 hours of individual simulator training. And that's adequate time for each participant. And this is one of the mannequin and a simulator from our center. E on echo applications and technology. This is what the aim is of these simulator training programs. Then in 2000 onwards, we went all around India and neighboring countries to conduct job industry physicians awareness training program. Like this is one program in 2018 from Bhubaneswar. We have a couple of in-house training program also since 2015. This is one Dr. Nilar U from Myanmar. She had come to attend about a month training program at our center. Dr. Bani Q, who's in this course again over here today, he was here with us for a 1-month training program. Then in 2017, we started a fellowship program in clinical echocardiography with Annamalai University, which we completed in 2020. And now we have shifted from Annamalai University to Parul University, conducting the same program, the banner of UGC Grant University. A couple of delegates who have passed in 2017, the postgraduate diploma in health sciences, clinical echocardiography from Annamalai University. Jorop Vascular Doppler Program, one of the cliff from Jorop Vascular Doppler Program, from a couple of delegates coming from Bangladesh to attend this program. Then in 2019, before the COVID era, we did state-of-art 3 dimensions echocardiographic program, both transthoracic and transesophageal program. And we're fortunate to have Dr. Luigi Badano from Italy, who is a master for 3 dimensions echo in the world. And that's what we did in a state-of-art audit in Jorop Institute. And here's a picture of our delegates who attended this program, very limited number of delegates who attended this 3D echo program in India in 2000. Industrial training program, then annual echo training program in Dhaka, Bangladesh. Since 2014, we have been regularly conducting echo training program in Bangladesh, except in COVID periods. And here's a picture from 4th Advanced Echo program in 2018 in Bangladesh in United Hospital. Another one in Kathmandu, Nepal, 2018, where we did an echo live in 2018. Colombo, Sri Lanka. This is one program from Colombo, Sri Lanka. Now, before this COVID era, in 2017 itself, we started with webinar programs, and that was with GE collaboration, and second was with industry collaborations. And finally, in 2019, during the COVID era, we started Jorop online training program, with which you are participating in them now. Lastly, this is the newest program which we have now in our banner, Parul University Postgraduate Diploma in Health Sciences and Clinical Echo. 6-time contact program, 2 to 3 days, meant only for person already doing echocardiography or attended Jorop basic echo program. Possession of echocardiographic machine is must, plus a local instructor. Registration is already going on, and we plan to start in May. This is the website of Parul University, Vadodara. We have our own teaching material, like these are pocket guidelines, comprehensive Doppler book, and couple of delegates who attended this program and their views. We have a core faculty. Here is Dr. Nanda, who is a president of International Society of Ultrasound, being the pattern of these training programs. Dr. S.K. Parashar, who's over here, right? He's a past president of Cardiological Society of India, past president of Indian Academy of Echo, and the creator or the mentor of the Indian Academy of Echocardiography. He has been bestowed with many Lifetime Achievement Awards, including from President His Highness APG Abdul Kalam. He has been author for Indian Academy of Textbook of Echocardiography, and presently he is in non-invasive cardiac lab, Metro Hospital, Noida. Then we have Dr. H.K. Chopra, the senior consultant cardiologist, who is a vice president of this particular programs. Medanta Mulchan MedCity, chairman CME program for Medanta Mulchan, and he has been the president of various societies. He has joined live. I'd like to have his views in a couple of minutes. Dr. Samir Srivastav is the past president of Indian Academy of Echocardiography. He's a director non-invasive cardiac lab at Max Hospital now, and he's been chairman for Echo Council of CSI. Various other faculties like Dr. Abhijit Chatterjee, they are on the way to Calcutta. Dr. Devika Chatterjee from Calcutta again, Dr. Sanjay Mittal from Medanta, Dr. Ashok Garg from Jaipur, Dr. Arutul Gupta from Delhi, Dr. Grish Verma from Kota, Dr. Nandita Chakrabarti from Calcutta, Dr. T.M. Agarwal from Delhi, Dr. Ashish Saxena from Ludhiana, and Dr. Astha Kansal from Bijnor, Dr. Sanjeevani Namdar from Pune, and Sangeeta Porwal from Pune. So these are the few people who are the core of this particular training program. Legends who are the part of these programs is Dr. Luigi Badano, Dr. Mubarak Rashid from Sri Lanka, Dr. Abdullah Al-Shafi Mazumdar from Dhaka, Dr. Fabiola Soji from Italy, Dr. Yadav Bhatta from Nepal, and many of more are on the list. Today, as you can see, that I have started a 45th. This is not the 43rd, 45th. These are concluded programs. And this is what we are starting today. We just finished a hands-on training program, and the next in lineup is postgraduate certificate. And this what all we say, that we are there for these echo training programs. With these few words, I would like to hand over my mic to none other than Colonel Prashar sir to talk about the scientific aspect of these training program. And may I have Colonel Prashar sir.
I think Dr. Gupta has given you a very broad and of our course which we are conducting also. And number one, no course can run in India non-stop for almost 22, 23 years unless there is something special in it. Many other institutions try to do it, but unfortunately, it required a lot of labor and many things to which they could not do. Ultimately, they said we cannot do it. And even maybe that what we realize today, and which was much appreciated by the delegates, is that to have an online teaching program and then follow it by a hands-on training. So that by that time they have got a reasonably good idea of the echo. So our aim is mainly to induct you in echo in those who have never done echo before. Number two, to tell you a specific common topics which you'll encounter in your day-to-day practice, not very high-flown subjects also. And as we say, our motto is top, less show more. We show a lot of AVI thing. Number two, your fear of Doppler will go away because many of you may not be able to do a Doppler or you are scared of doing a Doppler. So that by the time this course finishes, you are able to know what is echo, you are able to read, understand what the various topics you are. So that depends, and it is not a one-way traffic. We can only tell you or guide you, but you are the person who have to take the action by reading and practicing also. So I think you should maximally utilize this course, not just for economical purposes, but as making yourself an expert in echo, because so that you have to spend some time in reading and practicing. So this pattern which we have changed has been very successful also. And lastly, what I say, that if suppose a lecture is at 7 o'clock, we clock in 5 minutes to 7. So you should also be able to be online at 7 o'clock. Not that we are there and you are coming at 7:15 or so. Even if there are two candidates, we'll still start our lectures. And the first few lectures are the foundation of the course. For example, the lecture which Dr. Gupta will give today will be a foundation for your future course. So read those lectures. You have got sufficient time. University, there never is that time. Have a sufficient time. Concentrate on the topic. Go on asking questions in between. And then, as you saw, our plan, as Dr. Gupta has put up, is that every week or 10 days, the same topics will be covered. We'll show you a live also whenever it is possible. So please be serious, be reading, do practice, and be punctual when the lecture starts. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. It's truly a correct thing. They have to log in a little early, at least 10 minutes earlier than the start of a program. Be regular, and ultimately, this is going to benefit you in your long term, in your career. Now, may I request Dr. H.K. Chopra, the Vice President of this particular Job Institute, and one of the course director, and a very dynamic person in academics, is mind-blowing, to say a few words. Dr. H.K. Chopra, may I have you on the line, please?
Thank you very much, Dr. Rakesh Gupta. At the outset, I express my gratitude to Dr. S.K. Parashar, Indian father of echocardiography. He is the soul of whatever we do. And I also express my gratitude and thanks to Rakesh Gupta, who is the live wire of these programs. He's working very hard. His persistence, perseverance, devotion, dedication, and dynamism is highly appreciated. He's working really hard to create a global impact, starting from Delhi and going to the whole world. It's a lovely contribution by Dr. S.K. Parashar and Dr. Rakesh Gupta. He is really working hard. I must tell you, ladies and gentlemen, today, no training, no competency. No training, you are more prone to get ethical issues,
Join.
legal issues. So I think this is very important. Every disease these days, management is echo guided. Especially, I remember the words of Dr. Rakesh Gupta, who was focusing on echo. We see an upsurge of cardiomyopathies and even the dysfunction like HFpEF or HFrEF is more happening after COVID. Rakesh Gupta also mentioned vascular component that we all know that we have almost about 60,000 miles of blood vessels and how they are affected by COVID adds to the preload and afterload. And every disease, every patient who comes to us in the OPD, I think we should manage by echo guided. A word very important which I like to mention to you because I see every day that we see a reversal of remodeling in a lot of patients with HFpEF and HFrEF. I'm sure Rakesh Gupta and Dr. Parashar are focusing on this. There is a lot of data now coming up on morphological reversal, functional reversal, hemodynamic reversal, hematological reversal, and even the biomarker reversal and the cell programming is totally changing, but everything is guided by echo. So I think vascular echo is of a great importance these days, besides the cardiac echo, with all the modalities, multimodalities, including TDI or including 3D echo. And I think the training module of Dr. Rakesh Gupta and Dr. Parashar is fantastic. I'm sure education is the only pillar of achieving success in the diagnostic potential, clinical potential by echocardiography. I must tell you, in the last, ladies and gentlemen, we learned from yesterday, live for today and hope for tomorrow. And I personally believe whole world will manage every disease echo guided. So echo is the need of the hour, echo training is the need of the hour, and echo competency also is the need of the hour. Thank you very much, Rakesh, for giving me this opportunity to be here this evening. And I'm very grateful to you and especially Dr. S.K. Parashar too. Thank you very much. Thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Chopra. Thank you very much. Truly, echo is the soul today. You talk of any department, any subspecialty, everywhere echo plays a significant role. Thank you very much for your kind words, and I'm really thankful for your kind presence. May I request Dr. Samir Srivastav, the course director of these programs. Dr. Samir, may I have you on the line and say a few words? Is Dr. Samir on the line, sir?
Hi, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Samir. Would love to listen from you, Samir.
So I yeah, most of it has been already said about echo. I for all of us who are into this business, the echo is our passion. It is our bread. It is our butter. It is our entertainment, and more important than that, we live for echo, and echo lives for us. Now the issue is that where is the problem when you are into learning of echo? There is a hesitation. The hesitation is that you are scared to ask that I don't understand what this shadow is. So we have been trained by stalwarts, and Colonel Parashar is one of them. And he has taught us one thing, that whenever there is a question, query, don't suppress it and shamelessly ask why. And somewhere or the other, if you can't get the answers, we'll be able to help you out. If we are not able to help you out, we'll ask more people. wisdom flows from each other, and enjoy the learning. We enjoy teaching, and we enjoy teaching because in the same process we learn a lot. So it's a mutual learning process that all of us indulge into. And welcome to this course. Make the best of the efforts all of us put in, and you, all we request from your side is show interest so that all of us go into this field of echocardiography. Thank you very much, Dr. Rakesh, for giving this opportunity. And it's always a pleasure to be into these courses. And I convey my best compliments for having yet another course of this sort.
Thank you, Samir. Thank you very much for your kind words. I'm sure they're traveling at the present moment. And thank you for taking a time out from your really, really busy schedule. Ever since you shifted to Mars, you are always on mobile.
इस वक्तव्य के अंदर वक्तव्य से ज्यादा कटाक्ष का पुट था सर.
नहीं, you are one of my very close friend, brother, and everything you can think of. But I always say, God bless you, stay blessed, and keep healthy, and spend some time for yourself too.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Can I have the last one? Dr. Narang is online. Can I have Dr. Narang's blessing? Dr. Narang, is possible. Many of my faculties are still traveling from Delhi to various places all over India. So may I request Dr. Narang, Dr. R.K. Narang, to say a few words so that finally we'll try to close down and get to a scientific program. Dr. Narang. I believe Dr. Narang is not able to communicate, and he was also traveling for the timing. Anyway, thank you very much. I think that's what we wanted to say and tell you, everybody. Look, this is how we have been there together in this particular program. Every one of us